Check one, check two, check one, check two. Man.
Fucking here.
Yeah. I mean, it only took us, 2 hours to set this mug up, man. Gee whiz, man. It is DJ AI and my brother.
From another mother, I.C.E.M.A.N.
We in this thing, man. This is Spaceships Down Memory Lane.
The first one.
The first one.
Not the last one.
Oh my goodness, man. It was a great day before it became a sad day, man. We gotta touch that first, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the passing of DMX, bro. That's that's a rough one, especially if you around our age at that shit. It's like, because DMX was huge, bro. Like we was talking about earlier, still the only person to do 2 number 1 albums in the same year.
Man, I remember the first time I heard DMX, where I was, everything. Like, I remember it the whole day, and my homeboy was like, man, you got to check this out because this is the time of having CDs. And me as a kid, I didn't have cable, so I never got to hear people unless I heard them on the radio. And then if you didn't catch who the person was, you didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
It was over.
You would know the song, but you would know the artist. You wouldn't know the album. You wouldn't know anything. So I remember, like, even going to the grocery store and getting magazines and reading who was coming out, how many mics they had, because all that meant something compared to now. So DMX getting that CD, the red CD, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I remember I got It's Dark and Hell Is Hot, bro, from...
That's the one I'm talking about,
Yeah, the very first one, bro. I got it from this white boy in the neighborhood, bro, that I made I used to make like the mixtapes with shit, just random songs on the motherfucker and put them on the actual tape, nigga, actual mixtape.
Man.
I traded a mixtape, bro, for fucking...
A real CD?
A real CD, bro. A real CD, bro.
You must have had some hits on that bad boy to give up a whole album.
Hits. But at the time, bro, it's DMX first CD.
Yeah.
So like, and I don't think like this was like a white boy. He just so happened to live shit in apartments we lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't understand what that was. He's listening to Eminem and shit. That time.
Man.
So he was like, yeah, you can. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, you got that motherfucker. Stop it. But when you heard it, even the first song on there, when the nigga come on and get to talking.
Oh yeah.
The beat just slowly, boom, boom, slowly.
Oh man, that song was on Def Jam. Was it Fight for New York, or was it Vendetta? Remember, like, because they had all them songs on the
I can't
game.
remember which one it was.
It was at 1 2 1 2. I'm adding music right there.
Yeah,
afterwards.
that motherfucker hard.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So one thing I definitely want to talk about in this podcast is, like, for instance, like on DMX, the first single that we heard was the "Get At Me, Dog." First one I heard, at least, and like just the samples that were on, like, you know what I'm saying, how they chopped it up and everything. I'm definitely gonna add this in there as well. But BT Express, everything good to you ain't always good for you. So I'm gonna chop that up and break that down. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, definitely, man. I'm not one of those guys that post stuff on Facebook and all that, man. But RIP, man.
Yeah, RIP to DMX, man. He was the dog. Super major. But yeah, but that's basically what this podcast is going to be about. We going to basically go down memory lane and talking about our first times and experiences with hip hop music, where we is at, how it made us feel, things of that nature. We going to have special guests on here.
Which is crazy because it's how we met each other.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, and any memory that I have is connected to music.
Everything.
Any memory that you have. So that's like, that's why this whole show, this whole platform, I just think it's gonna be huge because so many people can relate to that. Everybody knows that it can be a song that turn on and you be like, shit.
Oh yeah.
I remember I was in so and so, or we was so and so doing this, or woo woo woo, man. Or even if you haven't, yeah, I remember, and shit, we was listening to so and so, going down there playing this back to back, like.
And I think that's the difference with music now because everybody's kind of like in the crib or at the gym, or it's a playlist. And to me, the album meant so much more then, like having to walk and go and get a CD.
Bro, I didn't even think about the playlist shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that does kind of like ruin I ain't gonna say ruin it, but like it.
I don't want no song from Kendrick's first album on the playlist. I want to listen to his first album, well, not the, Good Kid, Mad City. Right. I want to listen to it all the way through.
A playlist is kind of like taking your favorite action scenes from 20 movies and throwing them all on.
Come on, man. It's the mix CD that we were making from LimeWire. We were stealing the songs.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, and now they charging us to do it.
Yeah, they charging us to do it. And then, like, how many times have you clicked on a playlist and you skip a lot of songs?
Bro, yeah. I go through the playlist before I even start to play it because I'm like, how many am I going to skip on this motherfucker?
Oh, yeah. And for me, it's usually a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and being a DJ, I do my best to listen to a lot of the music because I'm listening to the music for what the crowd is going to want to hear. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I can mix any song together, but are they going to dance to this song? And that's the whole TikTok thing. We'll dive in that deep in that later. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hey, look. Hold on.
Miss Pages, you need to come up in here and get this rock wild.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man. It's like, so let's just take it back to like when we had first met. I remember being at my Uncle Ike's house, rest in peace to him as well. And I remember y'all house being built. And we broke one of the windows throwing the football in front of your house. But Brandon, B Nasty, would turn his car on and we just listen to music and play outside. And then in the front, because I was still in high school then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I moved here in 2002. So I think y'all might have moved in that house in 02 or 03.
I think it was 03, 04, or something like that.
When did you start high school?
03.
Okay.
No. 03, 04.
Because I graduated in 04. You and
03. I started at 03. So, bro, yeah, it had to be 03 because I think
you graduate. What year you graduated? Yeah.
So it had to be 03 because I went there like middle of the school. We moved the day after Thanksgiving.
Dang. Okay.
The day after Thanksgiving. So, and then that Monday, I had to be in like 8th grade then.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could have
sworn
you were.
I think I was in 8th grade, and then that next year, of course, it was the freshman year. So
I was a junior.
The summer of that next year,
and then I was senior. You was a freshman.
Yeah. So by the summer of that next year, that's when. So. Dang. Yeah, bro, 03. So that's goddamn 18 years ago. Fuck.
Yeah, man. And like I said, I moved here on my birthday in 2002. So I'll be here. What's that? 19 years this year. It's crazy how time flies, and it goes faster because we have kids and everything now. We were kids living with our parents then, and now we have kids. So like we have started the cycle all over again.
Bro, it blows my mind when I be looking because it don't feel like I've been out of school that long.
Oh no,
like, it don't feel like it. Like I feel like I just was in school, and I look like nigga, you ain't been in school in a minute.
Yeah,
bro.
but you see those people still. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like it goes by so fast. So to get back to our music topic, I wanted to ask you: do you remember the first album that you bought with your actual money? And do you remember like an album like your parents probably got you and you were just like, oh, I'm so happy that I got this album?
I think the first one I bought with my money, I can't remember exactly. It's between one or two. I can't remember which was which. I believe they both came out the same year. It was BG Checkmate.
Damn.
And Exhibit Restless.
Ooh.
It was one of the two. I can't remember which one.
So that Checkmate for me was not BG's best album, but he had the Poppin' Pills and Ecstasy on that. Yep. I remember.
Bro, I didn't know what the fuck Ecstasy was. No, at all.
But I did because in Colorado, that was a big deal at the time. Now, from me being a kid, that's the first time I heard somebody ever die from it. Was living in Colorado.
Yeah, shit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That time, I mean, that's
because somebody walked up on me and my dude. Somebody walked up on me and my dude at the gas station and tried to sell it to us when we were in middle school. And we were like, ecstasy, that's Skittles? Nigga, what kind of candies? And it sounded like they were advertising it for kids anyway. Mm-hmm. But that Exhibit Restless album, if I had to make a list today,
2000.
I don't know about 25, but that Restless album would definitely be in my top 50 ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever. It's one of the best West Coast albums ever.
That album. See, and from a latter standpoint, looking back now, I feel it is underrated and not appreciated.
Oh,
I don't know about
then.
Album. I don't know about, I was still a kid then, so I don't know how well it was received then. I know the song X was the biggest fucking song.
Listen to it on the way home today. Because the very first song after the intro was the beat with the hydraulics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I already know. Yep. I already know.
Classic.
That motherfucking album is so fucking good, bro. Yeah. It's so fucking good. That's why it was either one of them two. I think they both came out in 2000.
Yeah. But, I'm almost positive.
Yeah, they both came out in 2000. So it was one of them two. I can't remember. But I just remember, like you said, just playing this back when. So, of course, you had your booklets in the CDs. So I'm taking the booklet out. I'm trying to see. Sometimes I was hoping really that they had the lyrics in there. Because, sometimes
that was
put the
thing.
Lyrics in it. Yeah.
I used to always look for lyrics in CD, and I wanted the CD to have the songs on the CD just in case I lost the case.
Yep. Where it had the actual title of the songs on the CD. Yeah, bro.
Exhibit was 2000.
Yeah, so I believe they both was 2000. So like I said, I can't remember which one, but one of them was the first one I bought. I'm kind of leaning towards Exhibit, I believe.
Oh, they both were 2000.
Yeah, so like I said, it was one of the two of them. But I remember playing both of them like just nonstop.
And what's crazy about that BG album, of course, me being a big No Limit fan, I felt like that's when Cash Money was falling off. Is around the time they were making like the G Code, Juvenile, Checkmate. Turk had probably the worst Cash Money album ever. I remember the Turk album because I had a choice that day to buy Turk's album or the Saint Lunatics album. And I bought Turk's album, and he had maybe 2 songs on the whole thing. It was like he found Manny Fresh's old hard drive that was sitting, you know what I'm saying, in the couch somewhere and picked the beats. Because as a producer, used to make beats. Every beat ain't a good beat.
Nah.
He picked all of those. He picked all of those beats, and it was like he needed to just stay in a group then. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the worst as a solo act out of the Hot Boys, for sure.
Yeah.
And see, like me thinking about my songs and albums makes me feel like I'm way a lot older than you, because the first song I remember hearing was Salt and Pepper Push It. And my mom had it on a record. And then, and the records, you couldn't touch it. You get your ass whooped.
Oh, yeah.
You
couldn't touch that shit.
You couldn't touch it. I wasn't thinking I was no DJ then. I was getting my ass whooped. But the first album I remember buying with my own money was Fugees, The Score. And that's when Killing Me Softly came out.
It was what, 96? I was gonna say 7.
I want no, it's definitely earlier than that.
96. It might be 95.
It could be 95. Let me see. Let me bust this album up. Thank you, Apple Music, even though you're not sponsoring this. 96.
Okay.
96. So that's the first album I remember buying with my own money. Like I had to work for my grandfather or something like that to get that. But I remember buying that because they had the Ready or Not video. So when I go to my grandparents' house, I could actually watch videos because they had cable. Mm-hmm. And I remember...
Yeah, you had to have cable to watch videos.
Yeah. Well, no YouTube.
You can just pop up on no YouTube.
Oh, bro. Yeah, everybody. True story. I.C.E.M.A.N is the first person to show me YouTube. He called me on the phone, and we had minutes on our phone, by the way.
On everything, prepaid phone.
Come on, we had minutes on our phone. And he was like, get over here right now. There's videos on my computer. And I told him, stop fucking lying, man. He was like, no, for real. There's videos on the computer. But yeah, back to the Fugees. We're going to talk about that too. But the Fugees, I remember listening to the beat because it sounded like a submarine on Ready or Not. And the video, they were like in a submarine. I was like, oh, okay. They definitely thought this through.
Thought that all the way.
You know what I'm saying? Because basically Lauryn Hill was Drake back then.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she was doing it on the songs with 2 other people on the song at the same time.
2 other rapping niggas.
Oh, come on, man.
She on that bitch singing and rapping.
I'm at to find this picture. And I'm going to post it later, like for a Throwback Thursday. But the album I remember getting for like Christmas that I really, really wanted, like really, really bad, was Jay-Z Volume 2. Because A Hard Knock Life was like the biggest song in the world. Every kid sang that song.
I think, didn't they go triple platinum? I think it went triple platinum just off the fucking Hard Knock Life song. I think that's the only single he had off that motherfucker, wasn't it?
No, Nigga What Nigga Who was on there.
Was it on there?
It was on Volume 2. I'm gonna double check. Cause like that's when Jay-Z really didn't have the best beats in the world, and he had just came off of Volume 1, which I was never a huge fan of.
Well, as big of a fan I am of Jay-Z, I actually am ashamed to say I got put on him extremely late. Extremely late.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. So I got on Jay-Z in '98.
Oh, that's not even.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't get on.
But I was 12.
I mean, I knew of Jay-Z, but I didn't really start listening to Jay-Z till.
Hold on real quick. Hard Knock Life. Nigga What Nigga Who. Damn. Money Cash Hoes featuring DMX.
That's a good.
Can I Get Her?
Ah, shit. Yeah, that niggas.
Reservoir Dogs was a big deal to a lot of people, but not to us. Because it had like the Locks and Everybody on it. And then Money Ain't a Thing.
All of that was on Volume 2?
I
stand corrected off that one single shit then.
Yeah. You knew more songs than you thought.
Yeah. Way more songs. It's like.
But see, if I went to Volume 1, you might not know any.
I think Volume 1 had Annie on there, right? Had Hard Knock Life.
No, Hard Knock Life's on Volume 2. That's what I'm saying. Volume 2 is Hard Knock Life. That's the name of the album. Yeah. The album is called.
What's on Volume 1? What was
Volume 1 on Apple Music. I'm gonna look it up real quick though. But I think Sunshine was on there with Babyface. Remember?
I do remember.
I can't go what? Because that's when he was trying to be like Puff Daddy. He was like the Hawaiian Soapy they used to call him. The City Is Mine. I know what girls like. Imaginary Player. I definitely know that song.
That is a classic.
Streets Is Watching. Always Be My Sunshine. Who You With Too. That's all I really know off of that. Because I didn't become a Jay-Z fan really until Volume 2.
Maybe Volume 1 is what I was thinking about.
You thinking about Reasonable Doubt. I think.
No.
No,
I'm thinking about one of the volumes. But yeah, it might have been volume 1 I was thinking about because I think it was volume 1 that I'm thinking about. But yeah, I didn't get put on Jay-Z until Blueprint 2.
Damn.
Like,
oh shit.
Paying attention to Jay-Z.
Really?
I've always knew he was there. You know, he always had to give it to me and all of that. Like, he was always there, but never somebody I was checking for until the nigga put a double CD out. Really? This was the times when a double CD meant something because you like, the nigga got 2 CDs on one. You get 2 for the price of 1.
So he got at least 24 songs.
You got some hits on this motherfucker. Yes. And that, I think Blueprint 2, it didn't even have what I would consider his greatest songs. I think he had Bonnie and Clyde with Beyonce.
And I never liked that song. So check this out.
I wasn't the huge. He had Excuse Me, Miss. I like that.
Oh, yeah. But see, so check this out. Real. So 2002 is when this came out. Mm-hmm. October 2002, I got my first job because I moved here then, working at Underground Station at Lafayette Square Mall. When this CD came out, we played it in the back while we were stocking the shoes every day. Every day, because when I heard Meet the Parents, this is when I started really, really listening to lyrics too, because right before this album is when he had the whole Ether stuff.
And so, that was the first Blueprint.
Come on, man.
Even still, and that's a classic album. I didn't pay attention because I mean this is 2001.
So you never bought.
I didn't buy a Jay-Z album until Blueprint 2. That's what I'm saying. I didn't buy, and then when I heard it, I said, "What the fuck have I been doing, bro?" Like it literally hit me like that. Like, why the fuck haven't I been? This nigga got how many songs? Like,
so then you had to go back and listen.
I had to go back and listen, and it wasn't like you can do now. Like now, I can go back and just pull up every album. Like you couldn't do that shit back in the day. You had to go find the albums, save up some money, buy the motherfuckers.
$20.
$20. And this is when $20 was $20. Now 20 is $5.
Come on. Can you imagine having to save $20 and a nigga give you 13 songs and only 2 of them good?
I'd be ready to fight that nigga, man. Oh God.
Man, like, what is this?
So that's why I'd be like, fuck, I'd be feeling so bad. But after I went back, that's when I started finding this, bruh, he might have made one of my favorite songs of all time. It's definitely one of my top 3 songs of all time.
Can I guess? Because I'm gonna give you one of my favorite Jay-Z songs.
And it's not on Reasonable Doubt. Even though he got, I don't know, that fucking Can I Live is great too. But that's not the song I'm talking about. But yeah, you can guess. But
Heart of the City.
Nope.
Woo! Something about that song do something. I always wanted to remake it and talk about Indianapolis artists when I was rapping, because like when the whole like trilogy broke up, that hurt my heart because that's one of the first artists I heard when I moved to Indiana. Was them. So I always felt like I had like a kind of like
connection with that.
Yeah, so Heart of the City, I wanted to do that like, now 625 gonna break up. You know what I'm saying? And then like put it in there, but
yeah, that's a great song too.
But what is it though then?
You Don't Know. Just
that's it. Every time I hear that song, I don't care what's going on.
You can't skip it, bro. You can't skip that song. You gotta listen to the whole fucking thing.
And loud.
Man.
Loud.
Everything about that song is perfect, bro.
Yes.
Like everything about that song is perfect.
And what's crazy is Jay-Z was teaching us so much stuff in the lyrics. Like when he said on Renegade, do you listen to it or do you just skim right through it,
bro? Like for real.
That was Blueprint 1, right?
That was Blueprint 1.
So I got another story for you. You remember when Blueprint 1 came out?
September 11th.
September 11th.
Yep. On the day. So me in Colorado still, I got my little $20, but
when you bought the CD between Tuesday and Sunday, they always had it on sale. So you had to buy the CD. The first week it came out.
It'd be like $9.99,
Yeah.
$12.99.
It was
like
never
that.
no more than $13.99.
No.
So at this time, you know, I'm Colorado, so I still love my West Coast music. I never forget what CD came out the same day, and I bought that over Jay-Z, and that was Fabulous, Ghetto Fabulous, because Nate Dogg
was on it.
I can't deny it. I never forget it. And what's
song.
crazy is like, here it is. I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? The world's a mess, and I'm still trying to go.
Trying to get music.
I'm trying to get my music because I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I remember where I was when that happened too, bro.
That is your world at the time, though.
Yeah.
That is your. Bro, everybody remembers that shit.
Oh yeah,
where they was when that was happening. And
I was at Circuit City after the math. I was in Spanish class. You know what I'm saying? At school when it happened, but didn't understand the magnitude.
of
what it was. Didn't even know what the World Trade Centers were.
Nope, I can't say that I did.
Seen them in movies and just thought, oh,
a tall building.
Yeah, same thing I see downtown in Denver at the time. So, but yeah, I ended up buying that Fabulous over the Blueprint, and looking back.
It was a terrible decision.
I wouldn't have did that.
Terrible decision.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I was about to say I ain't gonna say terrible, but yeah, that was terrible. I think
I had a few terrible decisions because it was like if you had 2 or 3 CDs come out the same day, you had to choose, because if you had the money to get both, you were the man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You was the man.
You was the man if you had money to get more than one CD at the time that they came out on the same day.
Come on, man. And then, bro, remember, like I said, I didn't have cable. The only way I knew new CDs were coming out was either the Source magazine, or on Sunday when the newspaper would come, I would get the Best Buy ad.
The damn Best Buy ad. Bro, I remember looking at them motherfuckers, boy.
You know what I'm saying? You had to get the Best Buy ad, and
you go to the music section.
Yeah,
I used to look at music and video games.
Yeah, straight up.
They was in the same part. Yeah,
come on, man. Like that made me think about WrestleMania 2000 when that came out. Oh my goodness. So now I got the CD I want in the best game ever at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Life was good, bro.
Life was good. Yeah.
Life was good.
Life was good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
So yeah.
Life was fucking good.
So one thing I want you to think about for the next episode when it comes to this music stuff that we love, the best 10 years of music, and not like 90s to 2000s, 2010. I mean like the year. If you say 83 to 93.
Oh, bro, we got to say it for the next podcast, because I can damn near say it now.
We ain't even 30 minutes in yet.
I can damn near say it now without hesitation. I would, off the top, I would say 96 to 06.
1,000%.
There's no comparison, really. Only thing that's probably missing out of that is like the early like fucking Doggy Style and shit like that, because that was earlier. But besides that, 96 to 06, that was, if you're talking about just hip hop, right? That's the greatest 10-year period.
I mean, even in that time frame, for me, I tell people, I'm not gonna say our Thriller, but our album that I tell people all the time, man, I would see thugs, drop tops, rims, gold teeth, hair locked up, everything. They was bumping that Confessions, boy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They was bumping that like when All Eyes on Me came out.
Hey, nigga. Hey, you thought the nigga was dead, how much they was playing that nigga shit, bro.
Man, everything.
I still got to catch myself listening to Confessions like, God damn, this album was good, bro.
I don't think it had no misses.
No, bro. I really don't think it. I don't think it did, bro.
When I DJ weddings, I play at least 2 songs from that album every wedding, which is You know what I'm saying?
That's always
that's a guarantee. But Superstar, I'll be a groupie, baby. Play it every time. And it's crazy because like a lot of people, I don't play like when it's the party time or whatever, and people are sitting down, they are singing the words. And I'm just like, man, this
song is hard as shit.
2004?
It's 04. Yeah, it's 04.
Man. That was graduation year.
It went diamond, didn't it? The album went diamond, didn't it?
If it didn't, it should have.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Because he re-released it and then he put Confessions Part 1 on it.
Mm-hmm.
See, people don't see.
Yeah, bro. Oh, everything, bro. Yeah, so, yeah, fucking Confessions, bro. If you want to say that, I wouldn't be mad at a motherfucker saying that was our Thriller. I wouldn't be mad. Because that is literally an album everybody knows.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows it.
I don't know if you told me or Brandon told me, but on that Confessions album, they said it would have sold even more if they would have did, I think it was Throwback.
They said, I read an article that said the only mistake they made with that album was not making Throwback a lead single. And
when Jadakiss, right?
The original didn't have Jadakiss. The remix had Jadakiss.
See, I didn't know that.
See, that's really the only one you hear now. I think that one came out when he re-released it. And it was on there, and they only put that version on there.
Yeah.
I still had, this was the time of the bootleg CDs. Sorry, Usher, if you happen to listen.
Yeah. But we bought it before, though, at least once.
I bought it at least once, and I'd have streamed it multiple times.
Yeah.
But, I had that version where it was just him singing. It with no Jadakiss on there.
So that was the one, because Confessions Part 1 was not on the original.
Yeah. So I think it literally went from Throwback, and then it went to into Confessions. Like that's how the track list went.
Okay.
Confessions Part 2. Yeah. There wasn't no 1 on there. It just went to straight Part 2, bro.
And we were tripping when that came out like that because we were like, we ain't gonna
Did we miss Part 1?
Yeah, we missed
type
it.
Shit. Yeah.
Because back then, like they would kind of like drop songs like in between sometimes. So like you might have to like fast forward, not drag your finger on your phone.
Well, I know. I used to think that the little singing part he did before, where he was on the phone and singing the little woo 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 before. Yeah. I used to think that was Part 1. Like that part is just Part 1.
The part that's in the video.
Yeah. That's what I used to think. Like, well, maybe that's Part 1, and then it's just the song that we singing goes into Part 2. It's just like R. Kelly Ignition. Motherfucker don't even sing the original one.
Hell
they sing the remix. If you DJ and play the original Ignition, motherfucker gonna be like,
what is this? What is
this? And then
this?
as soon as now usually I don't do this, but go on. Then motherfucker gonna get up and dance because that's how. And that was one of them. Like the remix or the Part 2 was bigger than the fucking Part 1.
Damn. I see.
Yeah, bro. But that album, I listen to that so fucking much.
Oh yeah. Well, like when I'm in the car, you know what I'm saying, with Liz, I feel limited on the music I can listen to because I can throw Busta Rhymes radio on. I know she won't hear that shit.
Bruh, I have to keep a persona when I'm in the car with other people.
I know I can play some Frank Ocean. I know I can definitely play some Usher.
But in my headphones, anything goes. Man, I'm trying to tell you right now, you might find anything on my YouTube music right now. No bullshit.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, bro, that album is definitely... I'm not mad with that being the Thriller of our generation because I can't. You're going to have to argue hard for another album to say.
Oh, yeah. See, now what I want to do, because we actually agree on the years 96 to 06, I almost want to give our listeners just a list of just some of the stuff that came out so they can go back and see, because you got to think, bro, that's Lil Jon era, which means everything to us.
Bruh, you got to think that's Cash Money era.
No Limit.
Crunk. You going into, that's still the end of that Bad Boy Biggie Mace phase. That's still that. You go into
G-Unit.
Hold on, not even before that. You got, around G-Unit and Dipset. That was all this around the same time. But you got to think the South started blowing up around. So you got Outkast that was in that.
Oh yeah,
Stankonia came out during that time. Love Below and Speaker Box that came out during that time.
That went diamond.
Come on, man.
That went down.
Come
I
on,
bought the album 3 times.
Nelly came out during that time,
Oh,
bruh.
yeah.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
I don't want to be that old,
bruh.
I don't want to be that old guy.
96 to 06. I don't give a fuck.
But music don't be hitting like that no more.
But I would argue with an old head if they told me different. If they told me 86 to 96 was better, I would argue them down.
Oh,
You're not going to sit up here and tell me that shit was better than between 96 and 06. I love NWA to death, but I can find 10 groups that shitted on them from 96 to 06, bro.
But see, the thing about it is, I have NWA tattooed on my back. I love West Coast music. I love Ice-Cube, but people only know their first album.
Yeah, I be
Straight Outta Compton, because you got to think.
Look at what happened.
Yeah,
Look at what
the GOAT left.
The man is gone.
The GOAT left.
Niggas only remember the Bulls when Jordan was there.
Jordan, yeah,
like for real.
Yeah, straight up.
For real. That's why.
Yeah,
because what was it? Ethel Zaggin? That motherfucker wasn't that bad, nigga. Like shit, niggas that? For life.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, straight up.
Everything.
But like they had songs on there, but Straight Outta Compton is like, it's a classic. You can play it through.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt. But yeah, man.
I always just read it forward like, nah, this motherfucker called Ethel for Zagging.
Yeah, see, that makes me think about a TRU album where they had Swamp Nigga, but it was spelled backwards on the CD. So we was like, so when me and my homeboy Tommy in Colorado, when we first got it, it said Swamp Agent. And so when the song came on, we was like, we used to try to sing No Limit lyrics before they came on. That was our thing. So when it's like, Swamp Agent, Swamp Agent, we was like, this ain't saying
agent.
Yeah, they saying nigga.
They saying nigga.
So yeah, damn. What was it? What was it again? The NWA.
Apples again. Bruh, if you look at it when you read it, that's exactly how it reads. With Apple for Zagging.
Oh
Apple
my
for
goodness, man.
Niggas for life.
Yes, so 96 to 2006.
Yeah, I would argue anybody, and I mean, there's of course some spillage before and after. Like you can go. I mean, I wouldn't be too mad if somebody said 94 to 04 or something like that, but I still think you just missing.
But they missing at 05 and 06.
You missing at 05, 06, bro. You missing at 05 because even then, that's the start of Lil Wayne too.
Yeah, the Wayne that we
taking
know.
off. Now he reached his peak around 08, 09, shit like that. But I think the first Carter was what, 04, 05?
I'm looking it up right now because I definitely don't have a good memory on that one.
I mean, that was definitely my high school time. So
let me see. I do not like the way Apple Music puts this music on here. You got to do too much clicking to get this stuff. Ooh. Carter 1, 04.
04.
See, my graduation year, it was just so many things like that. You got Confessions, you got the Carter, and I want to check one more thing real quick. Because if this was 04, hold on. You know, it's our guy. It's our guy. Let me see.
05.
You already know what it is.
I already know. Snowman. Himself. 05. Wasn't that 05 or 06?
05.
05, yeah.
05.
So, yeah, bruh. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. That was a monstrous decade.
We played that out. Like, bruh. We played that all the way out.
That first Jeezy album.
Classic.
Is embedded in my head. Like if I ever have a coma and motherfucker won't wake me up and see if I'm back conscious, rap the Jeezy verse album. Yeah. He back, he good. Yeah, like for real, bro. Like that album was so fucking big. Like
I got another album that we played out.
It couldn't have been more played out than that Jeezy.
It's close. It's another double disc.
The Dipset album. That did get played out, but I don't think I played that more than Jeezy.
Do you remember
that motherfucker had skips? So I didn't play.
Very few.
It had very few, and it had skits too.
Yeah.
Jeezy was straight songs. Songs.
So my homeboy Derek, the one that got me started DJing, he told me, at this time there was no Serato like it is now. He said he would literally put the Jeezy vinyl on, not mix the songs, just play it and leave, and they would dance to every song and sing every word in the club. That is nuts.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Now, I got a Jeezy story for you, because that was, what we say, 03? 05, okay. So I'm working in the mall before that, working at Underground Station in Lafayette Square. If anybody knows anything about Lafayette Square Mall, you walk in the main entrance, you bust a right, jewelry store, Underground Station was right there, so everybody would come through there all day, every day. So there's this nigga coming here. This where we wearing tall tees.
Huge boy
tees. Jerseys down to your knees. You had shorts that looked like pants. Air Force Ones. Dude coming there, headband on, braids. Like everybody we see in Indianapolis. Hey, man, check out my CD, man. Blah, 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 blah. Come shop with me, whatever the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? Check me out, man. About to sign a deal with Def Jam. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the joke we used to always make was tossing CDs out of your car. But people would bring us CDs into Underground Station because we had a CD player in the back, and we could play the music
through the speakers
in the store. So he gave it to us and threw this shit right in the trash, and it was Jeezy. And I believe it was a double disc. I think he had a double disc when he was like,
Come Shop With Me. I think I might
Red, White, and Blue.
I know exactly what album you're talking about. It might have been a double disc, bro. I think I skimmed through that maybe 2 or 3 times before. Cause he was like Lil J or something then. He wasn't Jeezy yet.
Yeah, I don't think he was Jeezy yet.
He was like Lil J.
This motherfucker got a lot of songs on it.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to see if it says double disc or not. It says October 14, 2003 by his label Corporate Thugs. And see, stuff like this, man, like they should put this stuff out now. Because he sold 50,000 copies. So if he was independent and sold 50,000 copies.
He made cake.
Yeah, because if he did $10 a piece.
500,000.
Come on, man. October 14, 2003. It says, hold on. The album was named after future affiliate Cameron Studios album. Come Home With Me. Ain't about a... Look, we were learning shit. I didn't even know that.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of Cam.
Damn, that's crazy.
Did you see the Drink Champs?
Of course I seen the Drink Champs. Some stories. Bro, I told you. I was like, boy, that nigga got some stories, boy.
But when he said Purple Haze was his best album, so Be Nasty would tell you, I made him listen to Diplomats. He like, man, I want to listen to no goddamn Cameron, that nigga boopity, shoopity. I'm like, he not doing that shit on here. He's rapping. He got this new young dude talking about Joel Santana. And at that time, I didn't like Jim Jones. I didn't want him. I didn't want him on anything. He had like 2 songs I really, really liked that he was on. But that Purple Haze, I think this is the same time too, when Purple Haze came out in that 96 to 06 era.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Man, Purple Haze, Purple Rain come up first, of course. Let me see. 04. Bruh. Hey, man, graduation year was a shit.
I will argue anybody down about 96 to 06, bro. Like, I will argue them down.
You know what? When we post this, if anybody can say any different and tell us why, we would definitely like to know.
I definitely want to hear what you're talking about. And
you know what? We'll let them call in.
I bet we have a bunch of overlaps though. I bet you a bunch of people gonna overlap CDs, and the CDs they gonna talk about ain't even gonna be in the years that's different. Like,
oh no,
I know it's gonna be a nigga like, no, 93 to 03, and all he's gonna be talking about is albums after 96. Nigga, like, nigga, that's what I was saying.
No, so what we gonna do is when we get this out, whoever got the best argument, we gonna let them call in and break it all the way down. So you better have your homework together, because I'm about to get this list together.
I'm letting y'all know, this is the first podcast. I'm letting y'all know off the rip, when it comes to especially the hip hop shit, we too knowledgeable people on this shit. So you're not gonna
we love this.
You ain't gonna pretty much call up here and try to bullshit us over on some shit. Like, no, bro, we gonna talk you down on it. Like,
oh yeah.
And then it's fucking 2021. We can Google anything now.
And then we're gonna hit you with one of these, boy.
You trash. Kiss my ass.
And hang up on you.
On the guy. On everything. We toss the shit out the window.
Straight up, boy. So yeah, man.
I definitely argue a nigga down with that one.
06 to 96. That should be the title of this episode.
96 to 06.
96 to 06. Yeah.
Because that's the perfect way to start the down memory lane, bro. With the what we think is the best decade.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, and you gonna get people that I really think it's we're the younger generation too, but I really think the older generation is the ones that have the biggest argument about it. Because
I want that opinion though.
Because, and I get they whole look at it. You know, they came first and did this, but I'm like, if you listen musically to the shit that was coming out, from the time we saying to any other time, bro,
they can't even do it now. They can't even do it now.
You can't go back and play that old. Like, a lot of that shit didn't age well. A lot of that shit did not age well. I'm a huge
No Limit fan. I listen to some of that stuff now. I be like,
well, bro, I tried to listen to Checkmate like maybe a year ago, and that didn't age that well, bro. Like, at all, bro.
Out of those Cash Money albums, I want to say the BG album, I think Chopper City
in the Ghetto.
That aged well.
Probably Chopper City. I'd say 400 Degrees did.
Oh, yeah.
400 Degrees definitely aged well.
The Hot Boys album, Guerrilla Warfare, to me, that's one of the best Cash Money albums ever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pre Lil Wayne being
the
Lil Wayne that we know. But that Guerrilla Warfare, I'm gonna say the
Big Timers.
The Big Timers had an album. Their best album was the one that Lil Wayne supposedly wrote for them. But he had the purple like mink on or something.
I
can't think of it. I gotta look it up too. But that's one of the best Cash Money albums they had from like production and rapping. They had Get Your Roll On it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Monster hit. Once again.
Monster.
Once again.
I got that work.
9606.
2000.
That's
2000.
Once again.
Oh yeah.
9606. But yeah, bro, I got that work. I don't even know why because I was just thinking about the album. But yeah, bro, yeah, some of that shit.
Number one stunner.
Don't get me wrong, some of that shit didn't age well, but
oh yeah.
If you talking about what aged well the most that you can still listen to now, bro, All Eyes on Me came out in what?
I want to say 95, but I'm not sure.
Is it 95 or 96?
I'm gonna look real quick.
That might be one of them spillovers that.
Yeah.
That might be 95.
96.
96.
96.
Bruh, come on. Come on, bruh.
Man,
come on.
Okay, going back to the confessions with that, you couldn't go anywhere and not hear Ambitions as a Rider.
Oh, no.
It was like niggas was literally starting the song over when they came on your block just to play that. I can't deny you. I'm straight back.
And that's it.
Man. And what's crazy about that, it was Daz. Daz on the beats. The one dude from Jodeci made one of the songs, Devontae.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
classic. 96 to 06.
Something was in the air.
Something was definitely in the air
at that time, bro. Because like I said, you got so much classic shit that came out during that time.
Just think, I mean, we can stay with Tupac, Machiavelli.
Yeah,
came out right after that.
It did,
and then not my favorite Biggie because his career was so short. Life After Death.
Yeah, Life After Death definitely ain't my favorite. I mean, we only got 2 albums to pick from.
But I'm still going to pick Ready to Die.
I'm always going to pick Ready to Die.
I think Ready to Die was what got us even close into music together, how we were dissecting. We got to do an episode just on that.
We'll definitely have a Ready to Die episode. We'll definitely have some episodes where we just diving into certain albums.
Oh, yeah.
That's just
break it all the way down.
That's just broke all the way down to where each song, everything, the skits and everything, because that was a big thing then on albums. Like people don't do
be
skits
before the damn song. You just fast forward and get to the song.
Come on, man. You got a 2-minute skit before this song come on, bro.
What's crazy about the Ready to Die album? I don't know if I ever told you this or not, but I was never big on the lyrics. I was always on the beat. I remember you breaking down the bars for me because of the wordplay. You were like, he did this to get to this line. I'm sitting there like, damn,
it's hard.
I didn't even get that. Another story about Biggie, I.C.E.M.A.N danced with his wife to Me and My Bitch at their wedding. And I was nervous about playing it because all the parents was there, but yeah, that's what they danced to their wedding.
That's her song.
Yeah. Oh, man. What's crazy is one of the most controversial lines ever
comes out of that song.
Bro,
that should be pissing me off because people always bring that up.
Biggie
said he sucked his daddy's dick. Like, he did.
He did.
But for one, it came from Richard Pryor off of Stand Up.
I didn't know that.
Joke. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was a Richard Pryor joke.
They said Richard Pryor was doing that though, for real. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I done heard a bunch of shit about Richard Pryor and him and Paul Mooney and all of that shit.
That's before our time, though.
Yeah, that's way before. I mean, motherfuckers was doing coke. Of course they was fucking each
Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Anything's possible.
Oh God. So shit. But yeah, it was a joke. Like, so that would be like me rapping and putting the Kevin Hart line in the thing. You'd be like, oh, that was a Kevin Hart joke. But if a nigga don't know that joke, he gonna think I'm rapping them lyrics. He gonna think that's what I'm saying.
So it's almost like us doing
yeah, like Richard Pryor. Like, damn, man, you look so good. Suck your daddy dick. Woo, woo.
Damn.
It was a joke. So that's what Biggie come in with. You look so good. I suck on your daddy dick. That was
wow.
Yeah. But if niggas don't know the joke,
definitely gonna add that in it so people can hear it.
Yeah, because if niggas don't know the joke, then they just like, well, this nigga just said he's sucking your dick. Because I'm not gonna front. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
until the motherfucker told me.
Like, not younger, wasn't I heard that,
bro? And I didn't watch no fucking Richard Pryor's. I mean, I've watched them, but not to where I'm gonna remember no shit like that. Like,
yeah, I remember. I'm gonna say this one part. I'm gonna save it for our Ready to Die episode. But I remember when I first heard Ready to Die, and then I heard the remaster version. Songs were missing stuff.
They were definitely missing shit.
Songs were missing stuff, and the song I'm going to say is Machine Gun Funk. So if I can get that version and play them both on that episode, I'm going to.
The old version?
The old version.
Yeah.
Because then, like, it had a sample on the hook, and to me, the sample didn't even fit the way they had it on there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The sample was terrible on the original.
Yeah.
But
I love that song.
And that's what made it good, too, because it wasn't perfect. It was just gritty.
Yeah,
it was just like
that was the style.
You knew what they was trying to do. Like, I didn't care the shit. That nigga was spitting like a motherfucker on it, and I was dancing like I didn't care if it wasn't perfect or not.
Oh yeah,
like I think definitely. That's definitely a thing. Like, I didn't care if it. I know the hook is off.
That remind me of the like we were just watching earlier, the Mobb Deep and the beats. They just sounded dirty as hell.
Yeah. Bro, I was watching a Mystical interview and he was talking about how when he was rapping with No Limit and shit, how he be in there trying to get the shit perfect and people be like, man, fuck that shit. Niggas ain't got number one speaker anyway. Like, damn. Like, and I'm like, that shit true.
Yeah,
like,
hey.
Motherfucker only listening out of one speaker anyway. What the fuck I'm gonna make it perfect for?
Yeah.
Nigga, your system ain't perfect to hear the perfection.
Damn. You know what's crazy is I wonder if they would ever remaster those albums.
Some of them, I think you would lose something in it. Like I said, it's part of the album not being perfect, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if 112 Anywhere came on and that last little doom, if that shit was on beat, I'd be like, man, this ain't even the right song.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this ain't even the right song, nigga, because it's on beat.
I think that's 9606 too.
Bro, I know it is.
Oh.
I know it is.
I was going to the rink.
I know it is, bro.
Oh, my goodness.
We can do 2 episodes on 96 and 06, bro.
Yeah.
Because we really ain't even touched the crunk era like that. Like, bro,
Yeah.
and that was probably my biggest.
Yin Yang, David Banner.
Bro, still to this day, if I turn on Lil Jon, like something in my heart just jumps and I'll be like, man, I need to turn this shit down before I get too damn hyped, bro.
It's crazy because when Dave Chappelle had talked about him on the show, a lot of people didn't even know who he was then. Like he said,
like you had to be in tune with the culture to know.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to J2, the Junction back in the day.
My nigga.
You know what's crazy and stuff like that? They can't even do no more because it's just too crazy out here.
That was literally a underage club.
It was 21 and under.
Yeah.
It was like, and it had 2 sides. And what was so crazy, they would announce before they play Lil Jon songs, all right, y'all, we gonna go ahead and play Head Busters or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I remember telling my son this story. I said, niggas would literally jump in your face and smack their hand. Bruh. Put your hand, put your fist up. And you was either gonna do this shit back or
you either gonna fight or flight. Bro.
Yeah, hey, straight up. Like,
bro, it was a wild time.
That changed the way people wore hats in the club. That changed the way people putting stuff on their hats. Everything. Like, if you had anything besides the logo on your hat, you couldn't wear it in the club.
Bro, that changed a lot, bro.
It did.
Like, it changed a lot of shit going on, bro.
That's somebody, man, we didn't got to give Lil Jon his flowers on the episode too.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and not even just his shit, the shit that he done did for other people.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga single-handedly resurrected Too Short.
Oh,
like, this nigga
God.
Single-handedly helped float E40 across another 10 years, bro.
Come on,
like,
man.
I don't think they realize
Ice Cube.
Come on.
And that's my dog. Ice Cube to go to me.
Come on, bro. This nigga literally, like,
he had Nas, bro.
Bro, he was saving OGs and bringing up young ones at the same time, bro.
You know what, Lil Jon, man? I want to know how much he was getting per beat from those greats at that time.
Well, the nigga building shit over in Africa, so he was getting some type of money. Bro, he doing his thing though. But I mean, shit, I don't know, bro. Like, if you think about the shit he was doing, like, he's man, huge to the game, bro. Huge. People
and what's crazy, he's still going.
Still going, bro.
He's still going.
People confuse when we don't hear him no more on our radio. They confuse that with falling off or something like that. Like Lil Jon.
One thing we got to get rid of
songs,
too,
bro.
One thing we got to get rid of too. I mean, going back to the Usher, yeah, that's Lil Jon.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That song will never get old. Like I said, I can play "Yeah" at any wedding, any day.
You can play "Yeah" at any function.
Yeah.
Any function.
Yes.
Any function. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
You can play it at church. You can play it at a funeral.
So
you can play it at a wedding, bro. You can play it at your grandma's birthday party.
Yep.
You get for real.
And that just shows you also too how big that era was because those people like those songs.
They like them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so yeah, man. Yeah, Lil Jon, you are definitely a GOAT, a legend. 1,000%. 1,000%.
I think some of my best memories start with Lil Jon. Like on real life shit, bro. That's when I was in high school.
Yeah.
High school, going into college.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, at that time, the 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Man.
And Little John is the leader of your life. like your spokesperson in life, bro. Jesus,
do you remember the first Lil Jon song you heard?
I think the first one I heard.
Oh, I know which one it was.
If I'm not mistaken, the first one I heard was "Put Your Hood Up."
Throw your hood up. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I think.
Dun, dun, dun,
and
dun.
if I'm not mistaken, I heard that on a mix.
Mm.
Remember the mix CDs where motherfuckers was actually scratching and mixing the songs and putting them on CDs? I think it was either like a Paul Bunyan mix or a JF or somebody.
Yeah,
but
shout out to JF, man.
Yeah, bro. I think the first song I heard was "Put Your Hood Up" on like a mix, so it wasn't even like the actual. I'm hearing it mixed with something else, but I'm still like, what the fuck is this shit? Bro?
Oh yeah, I definitely gonna give our Indiana DJs they love.
Oh yeah,
we blend this stuff beautifully, and somebody I've always looked up to was JF before I even became a DJ. So I got to definitely give DJ JF a shout out.
Yeah, we got some amazing blenders here in Naptown. I didn't even know that niggas didn't blend until I went out of town, bro.
And it's horrible.
I didn't know that. Like, I just thought that was part of DJing, bro. Like, I never heard DJing without it.
Yeah.
And then you go, or if you hear somebody that can't blend. Bro, the first time I heard that shit.
You know what they do? They talk all in the videos.
All on the microphone.
Oh my. We were just talking, I ain't gonna say what DJ it was, but didn't blend the song at all. And here we go. We're gonna start this. Everybody throw your hands in the air. It's like, bro, to me as a DJ, I want to keep the party going. Smooth transitions, you know what I'm saying? But all they do is play hot songs. Yeah. And I think that may be one thing they have over me because they're always looking for the hot song. I'm looking for what's gonna blend together. What's going to sound good together? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for instance, I'll blend Rihanna, K. They got the clap, and I would always blend that with Big Sean Dance. Because the claps would go to, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's almost like it was the same song in a sense.
Yeah, niggas don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Nah,
but that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Because it's too much work. Niggas don't want to work.
But that's the joy in it to me.
That's what brings you the joy in it. When you work so hard and you see that final product, like, that's what I worked so fucking hard to finish.
Yeah, bro. And they're like, oh my God, I didn't even hear that coming.
You get that reaction, You get that reaction, like, that's what I was working for.
That's what I did it for.
Yeah. Anybody could throw a fucking playlist on.
Yeah, just play one. Hey, remember the auxiliary cord? Now it's Bluetooth. Hey,
Bluetooth.
Can I pair with your Bluetooth?
Yeah, fuck no.
No, fuck out of here, man.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Man, boy. Oh, man, we had an hour, bro. Don't even seem like it.
Nah, man. That's why I said, bro, we can go.
Yeah, we can do this shit all day.
Days, because it's still more and more shit that, like I said, we can go.
Man, yeah, we got to do a part 2 to 06. I mean, I keep saying 06, 09. 96 to 06.
Yeah, we definitely because this was just pulled off the brim. So I'm gonna actually go and do
some homework,
more research on that. Yeah, bro, because
and show y'all how classic it is.
I'm willing to fight that one down. Like, I'm willing to argue that with anybody. Like I said, it's some spillage over. Like, you gonna have some. It was some dope shit 94, 95. It was some dope shit 07, 08. But if you talking
you got
about
you got the start of some people's careers in this time, like the Jeezys and
legends'
the Gucci's.
careers. Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. We just talking about Lil Jon, but Jay-Z's career started between that 96 and 06. Like, that's what I'm saying. You had legends that were made during that time period.
Oh yeah,
like I can't remember nobody that came out 09 that I consider a legend.
We gotta look that up.
I mean, we would just off top though. I can't think of nobody like during that time that came out that I'm like, yeah.
That mean they've been in the game.
I mean, maybe Drake. He came out 2010, 09, 2010, depending on when you heard him.
But what's crazy is there's not really anybody messing with Drake at that level. You got like three other people, and we're gonna always say the same names every time you say Drake. You're gonna say who else?
But with him now,
yeah,
I really don't. Probably Future.
Oh no! People always say the same names. We must hear different stuff. I always hear Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
Ah, well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they always say those names.
Bro,
but
I think it's just all because they came out around the same time. Because you're not gonna sit here and tell me they all are running the same type of accolades.
No,
Kendrick is running leaps and bounds over J. Cole as far as accolades, and I'm not even the biggest Kendrick fan. Yeah. I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan. I mean, he got some dope shit, but I'm not the hugest fan of him. But neither one of them niggas, accolade wise, can hold a candle to fucking Drake, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, but
like, period. I don't care.
Ain't dropping no music either.
They not dropping music, bro. Kendrick ain't dropped nothing in what, 6 years?
I seen something the other day, and it was like he ain't dropped nothing in like 1,500 days or something like that.
It's 1,000 days, bro. Like for real. Like there's no way you can keep up with a nigga.
Hold on.
For real talk, bro. There's no way you can keep up with a nigga and you not dropping the album in 4 years, bro.
Bye, Felicia.
Hey, real talk, bro. And I wouldn't even want to. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. When Drake first came,
hold on, real quick. Do you think they would have without COVID-19?
Nigga, we ain't had COVID for 5 years.
I understand that, but
nah, they ain't got shit to do with COVID.
Hold on,
that nigga Kendrick wasn't gonna drop last year regardless.
Hold on, real quick. A lot of the artists depend on the shows, so I can't see Kendrick dropping.
No, because
with no shows.
I can't because he's Kendrick, bruh. Because
Drake's doing it right now, I guess.
You mean to tell me Kendrick couldn't do a virtual concert and have 30 million people watching it?
You got a point. I can't argue that one.
He's Kendrick. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to because he built that name. It's very few people that can do that right now.
Is that why he don't?
It's possible.
Is that why he don't?
Look at it. I think the only people that can really do some shit like that right now is Drake,
1,000%,
Kendrick, Travis Scott,
and Taylor Swift,
and fucking Beyonce, bro.
Oh yeah.
Beyonce can leave Earth for 10 years, drop an album with no single, and that bitch would go quadruple platinum in a day. Like, there's very few people that can do some shit like that, bro. Like, her husband can't even do that. And I love Jay-Z, but he ain't finna do no shit like that. He gonna have his hardcore fans that check for him, and everybody else just gonna, oh, he dropped something.
Yeah,
but if Beyonce dropped,
that Beyonce
everybody
album,
knows it's dropping.
When she didn't announce it and it came out, that was nuts.
Listen, bitches was leaving work to go home to get the fucking Beyonce album. The bitch was like, nah, I got to go. Beyonce just dropped it. I said, what? Beyonce dropped the album. I said, what's it at the store? What? Nah, it's on Apple Music. I got to go home and download it. I said, you got to leave and it ain't going to be there later? Like, what the fuck? Like, man, motherfuckers was leaving work to download the fucking Beyonce album, bro.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think because remember when Rihanna's album came out, you had to have a Samsung phone or something like that. So, so maybe did she have something like that where you had to?
I think it was just through Apple.
No. Jay-Z had the.
Jay-Z did it through Samsung. Through the he did the Magna Carta album.
Yeah.
Through I think you got it early or something. Yeah.
First
if you
million.
got the on the Samsung phone. Yeah, it came with the phone.
That shit was crashing. I remember having an Android phone. That motherfucker was crashing like crazy.
Bruh. It was smart as fuck for him though, because he automatically went platinum.
Automatically, man.
That shit's crazy. Automatically went platinum because you put in 1 million phones.
That was ahead of his time too.
Like, way ahead of his time.
And see, even something like that is crazy now to bring up Travis Scott in that sense because the amount of albums he sold, I know he didn't make as much money selling albums as he did. Like he did performing on Fortnite.
Oh, fuck no.
And I think that's shit like that is what's fucking the music up because they can make so much more.
Not dropping shit.
Not dropping shit, man.
Why do I have to drop shit, bro? I can, like you said, I can get on Fortnite and do a concert.
A whole concert.
Bruh, we standing right here. I ain't got to get in front of nobody. I ain't got to go to no arenas. I ain't got to deal with none of that shit. I don't even have to have dancers, bruh. I can come down here by myself, wear a weird looking ass suit with the caption the motion of me, and that's it.
I know my son watched it.
Man, in my house. When I get done, I can go take a shower, go lay in my bed.
Hey, play Fortnite with everybody else.
Yeah, go. Hey, is it on up there, nigga? Like for real. Like that shit is crazy now, bro. And like he just got the Midas touch right now, bro. Everything he does sells out.
McDonald's,
every fucking thing.
PlayStation 5,
bro, everything he does. His shoes, nigga, they don't even stay out long enough to even look them up on the website.
That's crazy, man. My homeboy think we gonna get him on here. I ain't gonna say who it is, but he think Travis Scott's gonna burn out because of that.
Yeah, but he be rich as fuck.
Yeah, hey, if you gonna pay me $50 million to do something,
I'm a true believer in strike while the iron's hot, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a true believer in that. So if I got to get burnt out for 6, 7, 8 years to set up for the next 30, 40.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. There's no.
And really, he could just drop a single.
I mean, he did. He is. That's all he's doing. He ain't dropped an album.
It's been a while for him too.
2018.
It's been a while.
I think Astro World was 2018.
He dropped like a little group project with his homeboys, but I wasn't.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a Travis Scott album.
Let me see. Astro World came out 2018.
2018. Now, yeah, he'd have had the Jack Boys album, and like I said, but
oh man, while we talking about him and joint albums, that one with Quavo was trash. Do Water, Garbino, Honcho Jack Honcho.
Yeah, Migos is a group that's their talent is measured with them together,
and that's cool. But
because any of them, they all done did solo projects that I don't think did too much of nothing.
I actually,
I liked Offset's. His was decent.
I like Takeoffs.
I think I listened to Takeoffs a couple of times. I think you got to be in a certain mind frame to listen.
What's crazy, like just listening to the albums like that separately, it's like the way the Migos are and the way they rap. Takeoff is like the real Migo. Because he was rapping like...
Yeah, like the Migos rap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of like... Them niggas is kind of like peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I can eat jelly sandwich, though. Together. Not a peanut butter sandwich.
But you don't eat bread by itself.
Hell no.
You don't eat the jelly by itself.
Hell no.
You don't eat the peanut butter by itself. Unless you dead ass hungry. That's some jail shit. So, I mean, Takeoff can be your peanut butter. If you dead ass hungry. But them motherfuckers taste delicious when you put them together. And that's exactly what it is. Them niggas is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You got to have them all three together, bro.
PB&J.
PB&J, bro.
Hey, Migos, y'all can use that for the next album title.
Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
I don't know, bro. I'd damn near be shitty if I seen that now. Like, nah, them niggas got to pay a nigga, bro.
Hey, something, bro. We don't need a whole lot.
I do.
Yeah. Hey, look, pay my house off, boy.
Hey, closed mouths don't get fed. I like a paid off house, but I want some more shit too.
Man, okay, man.
And then if we settle on a paid off house, then I'll be like, all right, that's cool.
I'll make the car payment still.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Damn, nigga, being stingy.
Man, I don't want to hold him too long, bro.
Yeah, But yeah, this is cool, bro. It's gonna be just like this the whole time.
I just can't wait for the conversations and the interactions because these are conversations that me and you have all the time.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait to I get to tell y'all about when we used to listen to Busta Rhymes. And we first heard the row, like stuff like that. Because Busta Rhymes is also one of my favorites. And that's another thing I want to ask. I.C.E.M.A.N and other people, like who are your favorites? Because people will always say, who's your top 5? And people's top 5 changes. So I don't want to do 10 because I think 10 is too many. But what's your top 7? Because your top 7, because if you have 5, you can add or switch 2 here and there. You should have a legit top 7 for sure.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Oh yeah.
See, I just listen to so much. That's why when people ask me that shit, I be like, you got to categorize it like damn near to the T, because you can't come to a nigga, who's your top 5 music artists? Nigga, music?
Oh, music, no.
Bro, okay, your top 5 hip hop artists. I still can't even do that damn near, bro. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be a struggle.
But you can do 7.
I can.
You can do 7.
But like you said, it depends on how I'm feeling that day. One day it might be a nigga in my top 7, and the next day you might not be. Like shit.
No,
like,
you can have a guarantee, because 10 is too many, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think you can have. See, I think
if you had to pick 7 artists and all their albums to listen to for the rest of your life, you can do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So 7 is cool and all their work.
7 is cool. But
10 is too much. But 5 ain't enough.
5 ain't enough.
5 ain't enough.
Yeah, bruh. Even yeah, bruh.
Oh my goodness. Getting Apple notifications about money, my wife. So I definitely want to wrap it up now.
We're gonna wrap it up. But yeah, man, this is just the first episode. We're gonna study, like you said, we're gonna continue to go down the memory lane of all the music, things with all the special guests and everything. So
yeah, man, I don't want to announce anybody yet, you know, so even though I know some people are confirmed, but I would love to get their opinions on this stuff as well. We might have a few people call in and stuff, but I want the people to be here to, you know what I'm saying? I'm vaccinated, so I don't care who I'm around.
Yeah, I'm not yet, but we'll see how that goes.
We ain't gonna talk about it on the air.
It ain't mandated.
Yeah, it ain't mandated.
I gotta wait till y'all niggas get done first. These niggas up here, I'm trying to make sure y'all good first.
Oh yeah, we
make sure y'all don't fall over.
Yeah, hey man, everything working so far, so we'll see. But yeah, man, hey everybody, if you made it this far, man, thank you for tuning in, man. This is Spaceships Down Memory Lane. I am DJ AI.
And I'm I.C.E.M.A.N.
Peace.
Deuces.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, bro.
Woo! We got something. I feel like we got done the first impression.
The shit flowed easy, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely, yeah.